What's going on, you guys? This is PokeHubs. I'm Jay. Today we're going to be taking a close look at Pokémon Center exclusive ETBs, and we're going to try to figure out whether or not they're worth the high price tags that come along with them for sealed investments. Now, what inspired this video is the fact that Ascended Heroes is dropping next week, and I want a really heavy position into Ascended Heroes sealed product. I have not been shy about it. I've talked about it multiple times now. Personally speaking, I think it's the best set ever. I've never been more excited for a set, and I've never personally seen a set that was so stacked with so many top tier chase cards in it. I couldn't be more pumped about it. So for that reason, I want to invest heavily into it. And I'm over here trying to figure out, should that be into the regular ETBs or the Pokémon Center exclusive ETBs? So first and foremost, I do want to say this. You guys know that I'm all about budgeting and picking up product at MSRP. Like Sam's Club, I think it was just yesterday, dropped these guys, and I was like one of the first people in line to pick those up. I love picking up product at MSRP. I'm not really talking about that in today's video. What I want to look at is investing into these products and purchasing them on the secondary market, because supply out there at retail stores is limited. So we have to be prepared if we want a heavy position into a particular set to pick those products up on the secondary market. Now we're going to be looking at 5 sets from the Scarlet and Violet era. Reason we're not going back further to Sword and Shield is the ETBs are different, right? So they come with guaranteed Pokémon Center stamped promos inside of the ETBs from Scarlet and Violet, unlike the ones from Sword and Shield. So it's not a level playing field. So we're just looking at Scarlet and Violet sets from the past. And to kick off today's video, we're going to rewind the clock exactly 1 year. So what would have happened if you would have invested your money into a regular ETB or a Pokémon Center exclusive ETB for these particular sets? So 151 regular ETBs a year ago were selling for $180. Now today, those same ETBs are worth $443. You would have seen a $263 gain on the regular ETB. The Pokémon Center exclusive ones, those were selling for $378, and today they're selling for $907. So you would have seen a $529 gain on this particular product. So right off the rip, the Pokémon Center exclusive ones are looking to be the better investment, but let's not stop there. Now let's go to Prismatic Evolutions. A year ago, a regular ETB of Prismatic was selling for $119, and today they're selling for $132. You would have seen a $13 gain. Now, if you would have invested onto the Pokémon Center exclusive ETBs, those cost $277 last February, and currently they sell for $377. You would have exactly seen a $100 gain, which is way stronger than its regular ETB counterpart. All right, next on the list, let's look at Paldean Fates. A regular ETB of that 1 year ago was going for $102, and today they're selling for $298. So you would have seen just under a $200 gain. And if you would have invested onto the Pokémon Center exclusive ETBs, those were selling for $173 a year ago, and today they sell for $406. So you would have seen a $233 gain. Surging Sparks 1 year ago was going for $82 on the secondary market, and today they're only going for $77. You would have actually lost $5. That's the only ETB of anything we're going to go over today that you actually would have seen a loss. If you did pick some up last year, time is everything in this game, right? Just give it more time. When you're investing, you should have a mindset of 5 to 10 plus years anyways, so don't worry about it. Now the Pokémon Center exclusive Surging Sparks ETBs 1 year ago were selling for $150, and today those sell for $212. So you would have seen a $62 gain. Not too bad. And then last on the list, Obsidian Flames. 1 year ago, those were selling for $80, and right now they're selling for $166. You would have seen an $86 gain. And on the Pokemon Center exclusive ones, 1 year ago, those were selling for $268, and today they're selling for $507. You would have seen a $239 gain. So there is some commonality in all of these ETBs from Scarlet and Violet that I chose. And I don't know if you guys picked up on it or not. All the sets that I chose to look at come with strong promos. So they're not all necessarily strong sets. Like Obsidian Flames, I think it's pretty common knowledge that's a weak set, right? People did not take well to it. The artworks in it aren't great. They're definitely, I'm not going to say they're terrible. They're definitely not top tier. But that promo of Charmander, that really carries the price on these ETBs, because again, you do get the guaranteed promo. So there's a good promo inside of all of these, like Surging Sparks, the Magnetron. That was an artwork by Shinji Kanda. So even though it's not necessarily a fan favorite Pokemon, it was drawn by Shinji Kanda, who's, if you guys don't know, he's an artist in Pokemon right now, and pretty much anything he puts out turns to gold. It doesn't matter what freaking Pokemon it is. People love what he's putting out, and that's really driven the price up. So again, the other one, Paldean Fates, that has that really good Mimikyu promo. Now again, the difference in price between the Pokemon Center ETBs and the regular ETBs is that the promo in the Pokemon Center one comes with that PC stamp on it, and collectors and investors are willing to pay huge premiums just for that little Pokemon Center stamp. In Prismatic Evolutions, we do have a fantastic promo, and that's going to be the Eevee. So, you know, Eevee's easily probably top 5 most popular Pokemon of all time. The woman I'm married to's favorite Pokemon is Eevee, you know? So that one right there is a great promo. Not only is it a great promo, it's attached to a fantastic set. So that really drives the price of those up. I actually, if you wanted my true opinion on it, I think $377 for a Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB is actually still a really good investment. Seeing what 151 has done, the 151 set with the Snorlax promo, that's a freaking awesome promo. Snorlax is just laid out. And again, on that Pokemon Center exclusive ETB, you get that PC stamp promo along with the regular promo. It's really driven the price up. If I'm not mistaken, that is the most of any era, it doesn't matter. That's the most expensive Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. And if you look at the set value for 151, it's not all that crazy. It's a fantastic set. It got a ton of people back into the hobby. It really carries that nostalgia factor. But that promo, that Snorlax promo inside of there, it's definitely helping the price on these ETBs. So the biggest difference, obviously, is going to be entry costs. Like when we're investing, it costs a lot more to invest into Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs, but the payoff at the end, it looks to be a hell of a lot bigger. So it looks like that's the smart play. Another big difference between Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs and regular ETBs is they come with 11 packs instead of 9. You get 2 promos, one just regular promo that you'd find in the regular ETB, and then another promo with the stamp. They're also going to be a lot more exclusive and a lot more rare. There's going to be way more of the regular ETBs on the market because those are what gets restocked at Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Sam's Club, all those places. So we would see probably 20 regular ETBs to every 1 Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. So there's also the rarity factor there. Now, again, the whole purpose for today's video is I wanted to myself understand where's the smart play as far as investing into Ascended Heroes. And after looking at all these numbers, I do have my answer. The smart play is going to be to invest into the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. Now, I've looked at eBay. There are people that are like, oh, pre-orders confirmed, you know, buy now. And I'm holding off because like just yesterday, if you guys have your notifications turned on, thousands of Ascended Heroes ETBs from the Pokemon Center were canceled. Most of them were because of bots, but I just don't want it to get into any kind of weird situation where I'm paying now for something that got canceled on the seller's end. So I am gonna wait until after release. I do want to pick up a good amount of the Pokemon Center exclusive ones on the secondary market from sellers that have them in hand. So once that happens, that's what I'll do. I'm not going all in all at once. I never recommend doing that, but adding slowly, like over 2026, I most definitely plan to do with Ascended Heroes. It's a very strong set, and it comes with a really cool Zekrom promo. So if I'm missing anything, or if you guys have a different take on this, let me know your opinions or your thoughts in the comments below. I'm not some guru. I'm totally open to discussion, but what I do love about numbers is that they never lie. And the numbers from Scarlet and Violet are showing that Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs are by far the better investment. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, peace.